You're chasing the wrong things. You're running after money, cars, and clothes, and you're still empty. Materialism is a trap, and it's keeping you from real success. This video will show you how to break free and start living a life that truly matters. You think owning more will make you happy, but it's a lie sold to you by society, a lie that keeps you enslaved. You're working 9 to 5, drowning in debt, just to impress people you don't even like. Wake up, materialism is a cage, and you're the one holding the key. This video isn't just about quitting materialism, it's about reclaiming your life. It's about finding real success. Not the fake kind that comes from a paycheck, but the kind that comes from purpose, from freedom, from power. Are you ready to escape the trap, or are you too addicted to the illusion? Materialism is a scam. A global conspiracy designed to keep you weak. You've been brainwashed, taught to believe that your worth is tied to what you own. But let me ask you this. When you die, will your car matter? Will your designer clothes? Will your Instagram followers? No, because none of it is real. Materialism is a distraction. A shiny object dangled in front of you to keep you chasing, while the real game of life passes you by. You're so busy working to buy things that you forget to live. You're trading your time, your most valuable asset, for junk, and you call that success? Pathetic. Here's the truth. Materialism doesn't make you successful. It makes you a slave to debt, a slave to trends, a slave to other people's opinions. And the worst part? You don't even realize it. You think you're winning because you have a new phone, but you're losing because you've sold your soul. You think you're powerful because you drive a luxury car, but you're weak because you're controlled by your desires. Materialism is a prison, and you've been the willing inmate, but it's not too late. You can break free. You can redefine success, not by what you own, but by who you are, by what you do, by the impact you make. The question is, are you ready to stop being a slave, or are you too comfortable in your chains? Here's the deal. You're going to take a hard look at your life right now. No excuses, no delays. You're going to identify every single materialistic trap you've fallen into, and you're going to destroy them. This isn't a suggestion. It's a command. You want success, real success? Then you need to stop being a consumer and start being a creator. Here's your first task. Take out a piece of paper. Write down everything you've bought in the last year, every single thing. Now ask yourself, did it make you happier? Did it bring you closer to your goals? Or did it just clutter your life? Be honest, because if you lie to yourself, you've already lost. Next, I want you to cut the crap. Literally. Get rid of the things you don't need, the clothes you never wear, the gadgets you barely use, the subscriptions you forgot about. Stop hoarding. Start living. This isn't about minimalism. This is about freedom, about taking control of your life, about breaking the chains of materialism. And here's the hardest part. You're going to stop comparing yourself to others. No more keeping up with the Joneses. No more envy. No more jealousy. Because the moment you stop caring about what others have, you start focusing on what you can achieve. This is your challenge. No unnecessary purchases, no mindless consumption. Just focus on what truly matters. Your goals, your growth, your legacy. You think you can do it, or are you too addicted to the dopamine hit of a new purchase? Prove me wrong. By now, you're a week or two into the challenge, and let me guess, you're struggling. Good, that means it's working. You're realizing how much of your life revolves around buying things, how often you reach for your wallet to fill a void, how addicted you are to the temporary high of a new purchase. But here's the thing, awareness is the first step to freedom. So let's talk strategy. How do you prioritize experiences over possessions? How do you break the cycle of materialism? Here's how. Invest in yourself, not in stuff. Stop wasting money on things that depreciate. Start investing in things that appreciate. Your mind, your body, your skills. Buy a book, not a new pair of shoes. Take a course, not a vacation you can't afford. Build yourself into someone who doesn't need material things to feel valuable. Create, don't consume. Every time you feel the urge to buy something, ask yourself, could I create something instead? Write, build, design, code. Turn your energy into something productive, something that adds value to the world, not another useless trinket for your shelf. Focus on memories, not objects. When you look back on your life, what will you remember? The time you spent with loved ones or the stuff you bought? Spend your money on experiences, not things. Travel, learn, explore, but do it smart. Don't go into jet for an Instagram photo. Do it because it enriches your soul. Surround yourself with the right people. Materialism is contagious. If your friends are obsessed with brands and status, you will be too. Find people who value growth over gadgets, who talk about ideas, not purchases, who inspire you to be better, not to buy more. Practice gratitude. You don't need more. You already have enough. Take a moment every day to appreciate what you have. Your health, your relationships, your opportunities. Gratitude kills the desire for more. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already own. Materialism is a habit, and like any habit, it can be broken, but it takes discipline, it takes courage, it takes a willingness to be different. Are you willing to do the work, or will you go back to being a mindless consumer? The choice is yours. Let's be real. This isn't easy. Breaking free from materialism is a battle, and in every battle there are setbacks. But setbacks don't define you. How you respond to them does. Here are the most common struggles you'll face. Societal pressure. Society will try to break you. Your friends will mock you for not buying the latest phone. Your family will question why you're not keeping up with trends. Even strangers on social media will make you feel inferior for not flaunting luxury. But here's the truth. Society doesn't care about you. It only cares about keeping you in line. So why are you letting it control you? Emotional attachments. You'll tell yourself you need things. That new jacket, you need it. That upgraded TV, you need it. But you don't. What you're really attached to is the feeling it gives you, the temporary boost to your ego, the illusion of status. But those feelings fade, and you're left with empty pockets and an emptier soul. Fear of missing out, FOMO. You'll see others living the high life, flaunting their cars, their clothes, their vacations, and you'll feel like you're falling behind. But here's what you're missing. Most of those people are drowning in debt. They're faking it until they break it. And you're sitting here trying to build something real. Who's really winning? Old habits. Die hard. You've been conditioned to consume. Every ad, every billboard, every influencer is designed to make you spend. Breaking that conditioning takes time. You'll slip up. You'll buy something you don't need. But don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge the mistake, learn from it, and move forward. Loneliness. When you stop chasing material things, you'll feel isolated because most people are still trapped in the cycle. They won't understand your journey. They'll call you cheap. They'll call you boring. But remember, it's better to be alone than to be surrounded by people who drag you down. Here's the bottom line. The road to freedom is never smooth. There will be obstacles. There will be moments of doubt. But every struggle is an opportunity to grow, to prove to yourself that you're stronger than your desires, that you're capable of change. So when the going gets tough, ask yourself, do I want to be a slave to materialism forever, or am I willing to fight for my freedom? This is it. The moment of truth, the moment you realize what real success looks like. Picture this. You've been following the challenge. You've cut out the unnecessary purchases. You've stopped chasing status symbols. And at first, it felt like you were missing out, but then something changed. You wake up one morning, and for the first time in years, you feel free. Free from the weight of debt. Free from the pressure to impress. free from the endless cycle of consumption. You look around and you realize you don't need all that stuff to be happy. In fact, you're happier without it because you're no longer a slave to materialism. You're no longer chasing illusions. You're no longer living for other people's approval. Instead, you're focused on what truly matters. Your goals, your growth, your legacy. You're building something real, something that lasts, something that no one can take away from you, and then it hits you. Real success isn't about what you own. It's about who you are. It's about the impact you make, the lives you touch, the value you create. You realize that materialism was holding you back. It was distracting you from your true potential. But now, you're unstoppable. Because you've broken free, you've escaped the trap, and you're living life on your own terms. This is your breakthrough moment, the moment you stop being a consumer and start being a creator. The moment you stop chasing things and start chasing greatness. This is what real success feels like, and once you taste it, you'll never go back. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't just a challenge, it's a revolution. A revolution against the lies you've been fed. A revolution against the system that wants you weak. A revolution for your freedom.